Bro, any thought on Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez?
Uh, Bro, to be honest, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think Benavidez is just probably gonna end up walking him down, and I think Benavidez is just gonna try to prove a point too and try to freaking stop him faster than Canelo did. I mean, that's the only thing is, I mean, Caleb Plant is he's more closer to the washed up side now. You
You
know,
think
he's
so?
I think so. I mean, yeah, he has that like he's slowing down. I mean, I get like you get another victory and stuff and by big but it's like no, I mean he doesn't look the same. I understand like, yeah, you get that win, but you don't look the same after that Canelo fight. He's
He wasn't very active in the Durrell fight. They both did a lot of looking and waiting.
exactly. It's like yeah, you just because you get the win, but yeah, you can see like oh shit, like he's like having flashbacks or something. Like he's like yeah, he goes man, he goes, but I mean it's a different opponent. Like I mean he just it just looked like mentally he wasn't there anymore. I mean it could have been now he's like all right I got that win now it's just a different mode. But I mean I just feel like maybe he's not. He can surprise me too. I mean this is boxing, bro. Fucking one punch changes everything.
This is the only I definitely favor David heavy, but I always try to play out like both sides of a fight when I'm thinking about it. I feel like the argument for Caleb is that we haven't really seen Benavidez fight a guy that can really box and move. So then how does he respond if he misses a bunch or if
Well,
he tries the thing and
so
it doesn't work?
Benavidez, I can't remember if it was his last fight or the fight before. He was getting sloppy, bro. Like Benavidez for like the level that he's at, trying to calling out Canelo. I was like, bro, he was getting sloppy for the fight, and I know it was like an easier opponent too. I can't remember who it was, bro. Like, bro, I was like, everybody's like, yeah, bro, Benavidez. I'm like, bro, he looks sloppy, and I'm like, and if that Benavidez shows up, Caleb Plant just might just outbox the hell out of him because he would probably be able to see all those sloppy punches coming. I was like, yeah, some of them
Right.
might some come hard, but it just depends on what Benavidez shows up. I was like,
And I think it's different for him to get combinations like that off if he's fighting Angulo or he's fighting David Lemieux or he's
yeah,
fighting these more stationary aggressive fighters. I just think Caleb has a level of savvy that Benavidez hasn't had to deal with yet. I think he can deal with it and I think he'll win, but we're going to find out more about him because even Canelo missed Caleb a bunch, but he has that IQ and that discipline where it's like I'm just going to keep at it. The pressure is going to build up, the body shots are going to build up. Does David have that same patience?
that's the thing. Is he gonna get frustrated or is he gonna just try to oh yeah get sloppy and just try to knock him out because he's missing so much? Like yeah, that I mean that's it just depends on Benavidez. Like the whole fight just depends on Benavidez. Like it's either
Well, and also too, bro, if Caleb's not as active like he was in the last fight, I think it's hard for I can't see him keeping David off.
that's the thing too. And if he's gonna be gun shy, bro, like yeah, what do you have? You have nothing to last. The extra rounds.
Exactly. But that's why it's a great matchup because I think both guys have something that could give the other guy problems. I also think it's possible that David is like a top pound for pound level guy, and this could be a moment for him to show that.
Yeah, I mean but yeah, it's. I mean, I think the fight more depends on Benavidez than Plant. Yeah, I think I say that because I think more people are coming to watch Benavidez than Plant. Plant is just the opponent. I'm sure his fan base isn't even nearly as big as Benavidez. So it's like, it's on Benavidez to not only make himself look good, but to make the show, to, to make Caleb Plant look bad, to show that, oh, he beat Plant better than Canelo did, or he outboxed Plant better, something like he has to prove his point. He's at that level. So yeah, he has to prove his point. He has to give a show.
Right. And if he walks through him and kicks his ass, he makes that point because Caleb's, outboxed everybody that he's fought except Canelo.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just, I mean, That's why I say it's on Benavidez. Yeah, I mean, Caleb Plant's in that fight too, but I mean, what Benavidez is going to show up is going to because it just depends on what Benavidez shows up as well. Because if the on point strict Benavidez shows up, no matter what Caleb Plant shows up, there's no chance of Caleb Plant winning. But if they're like, oh well, this guy got knocked out by Canelo, he looks slow, and so I can kind of take it easy. Benavidez shows up. If Plant's working his ass off trying to get that back to that those big paydays again, he's like, he might slip away with a split decision victory or freaking or even a big decision victory, just an upset. It's just it all depends on Benavidez, bro.